You may have met him in the 2016 The Young Pope TV series, or as Gigolo Joe on Steven Spielberg's 2001 sci-fi drama AI Artificial Intelligence. If you're a tad older, you might have also seen him in his 1999 breakthrough role opposite Matt Damon in The Talented Mr. Ripley. Whatever the case may be, there's no doubt about one thing. For decades, Englishman Jude Law has been one of the most reliable actors on either side of the Atlantic. Never mind one of the paparazzi industry's most obsessive targets. And no wonder, he's a ladies' man with charming looks. Lately, Law's been on some sort of a renaissance. Not content with his critically acclaimed role as the youngest pope ever, he has also been incorporated to the MCU via the recent Captain Marvel. And not only that, we will soon see him on our big screens again as both Aldus Dumbledore and John Watson in the next installments of the Fantastic Beasts and Sherlock Holmes sagas, respectively. While we wait for his upcoming return, let's get to know him a little better. Keep watching to find out 8 things you probably didn't know about Jude Law. And remember, if you like this video, make sure you support our channel by clicking on the like and subscribe buttons. Don't forget to hit the bell icon as well. You'll receive a notification every time there's new content available for you. We are constantly updating our channel with the latest insider news on your favorite film, music, and TV stars, so you won't regret it. Number 8. He was raised by orphan parents, teachers, but is a school dropout. Born in December 1972, David Jude Hayworth Law was raised by 2 teacher parents. Although he looks back on them fondly, Law's parents could be very strict when they had to be. This might have been caused by their background. Both his mom and dad were orphans, and his dad Peter spent 5 years as a foster child before being adopted. It makes sense that they would want young Jude to appreciate his lot in life. Nevertheless, their son was bound to be a bit more of a rebel. By the time he was 14 years old, he was regularly skipping school and taking the train from his southern hometown of Lewisham to central London. Then he would watch 3 films in a row at the Prince Wales Theatre before returning home as though nothing had happened. It stands to reason then that he ended up dropping out of school at 17 and got a role in the British soap opera Families. Before that though, he did get a chance to train a little bit at the National Youth Music Theatre, in which company he would end up receiving a Tony Award nomination at only 23. It's very clear Jude knew where he wanted to be from the start, even if it meant not going to class. Number 7. He's a Potterhead and jokes with young something contracts. Law's role as young Albus Dumbledore in Fantastic Beasts 3, set to premiere this April, marks the 2nd time he plays a young something on screen. He's even joked that his contracts stipulate that the word young must be in every part he plays, although that's bound to get harder as time passes. But Jude's role as Dumbledore in Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore isn't only significant for him because of that. Law was actually a fan of the Harry Potter saga before he got the part, thanks in no small part to his kids, who are unabashed followers and swept him along. Number 6. He had a man crush on Robert Downey Jr. and Channing Tatum on him. Although Jude Law is most definitely a straight male, he has no problem admitting he's had a long-running man crush on Robert Downey Jr. He's even gone so far as describing the Iron Man actor as a little Peter Pan. As befits a guy who plays the part of Albus Dumbledore, Jude Law has also been the object of somebody else's male crush. After working with him on the thriller Side Effects, Channing Tatum admitted Law was his man crush. It's sad that Jude didn't reciprocate it, but we're quite sure everything would have stayed on the platonic end of things anyway. Number 5. Ewan McGregor was his flatmate, and they had a weird audition. Speaking of platonic, it seems like Law has found the ideal friend in fellow actor Ewan McGregor. The two met in 1990 during a pretty weird audition. The director gave them money to get drunk so he could judge how much chemistry they had. As it turns out, they had quite a bit of it. Before they became stars, Law and McGregor were roommates. The friendship became a business partnership in 1997 when they founded a film production company called Natural Nylon. Since then, they have both stepped down from their role as directors, and the company folded recently. Nevertheless, Jude and Ewan seem to still get along as well as ever. Number 4. He could have been Superman, but the mirror stopped him. Law finally joined the Marvel Cinematic Universe through his role in the Brie Larson-led Captain Marvel. However, his first time in a superhero movie could have come way earlier. The actor was approached to play none other than Superman himself, and he even received a costume so he could envision himself as the Man of Steel. However, a quick look in the mirror was enough for him to pass on the chance. We wonder what he must have thought. He could have made a fine Superman if you ask us. In any case, that was far from his only missed opportunity to play a superhero. Jude was also the first choice to play Ozymandias in Watchmen, and he was also chosen to play villain Aldrich Killian in Iron Man 3. However, conflicting schedules and changing directors prevented Law from getting parts in either of these two films. It's maybe for the best. He might have changed his mind upon putting on the suit. Number 3. The young pope is non-religious, but likes the theatricality. Despite his memorable role as the young pope, or maybe because of it, Law is admitted to being non-religious. His closest approach to religion happened during a time when he became interested in Buddhism, but the interest faded after a while. Law actually joined the young pope for reasons unrelated to faith. He was already a fan of film director Paolo Sorrentino, who had won the Oscar for his film The Great Beauty. Law admired his talent as a writer and director and jumped at the chance to participate in his next project. Despite his lack of interest in religion, Law has admitted to warming up to Catholicism in some rather unconventional ways. He likes the church's theatricality, and he's fond of all the costumes and acting that play a part in ceremonies. Number 2. He is a proud father of 6 from 4 different partners. Despite his still boyish looks, Law has 6 children in total from 4 different partners: Rafferty, Iris, Rudy, Sophia, Ada, and his youngest child, born in September 2020. He had the first 3 with his now ex-wife Sadie Frost, also responsible for Law's tattoo on his left forearm reading Sexy Sadie, and whom he was married to from 1997 to 2003. His 4th child, Sophia, is a result of a brief relationship with US model Samantha Burke, while he had Ada with singer and songwriter Catherine Harding, whom he dated for a short time. Baby number 6 was born in September 2020, though neither Law nor business psychologist Philippa Cohen, whom he wedded in 2019, have so far made public the gender and name. Already close to his 50s, Jude Law, who was also engaged to actress Sienna Miller but ended the tie-up after cheating on her with the nanny, is now very conscious of his role as a father. He's also happy he's given his orphan parents a chance to be grandparents, and he feels ready to succeed his dad as the parental figurehead in the family. In a way, it's like he feels ready to graduate from a young Dumbledore to the real deal. Long beard and all. Number 10. He drank 10 Cokes a day to gain weight for a film. Embracing your age is easy when you look like Jude Law. Although genetics might have played a role in the actor's good looks, he has put in the effort too. He exercises through workouts and boxing 5 times a week. By now he's used to hitting the gym in preparation for his film parts. However, his favorite preparation entailed doing just the opposite of a workout. For his role in Dom Hemingway, Law had to gain almost 30 pounds, and he took to the task with incredible enthusiasm. He drank 10 Cokes a day and ate all he wanted, as a way of embracing his weight gain and receding hairline. However, he lost all the kilos he had gained after filming, which gave him a huge boost in confidence. He basically managed to have his cake and eat it too. That was our countdown of the top 8 things you didn't know about young Albus, aka Young Pope, aka Jude Law. If you think something skipped our radar, don't keep it to yourself. Show us what you've got by leaving us a comment below. When you're done, make sure you also like this video and click on the subscribe button to show your support for this channel. Remember to hit the bell icon as well, and you'll get a notification every time there's some new content available for you. Thanks for watching, and see you soon!